Hello, welcome everybody. How are we doing? Welcome back to another Elite Cup weekend. Let's go to the game. Hello. Here we go. We will be seeing Australia today. I would love to show you guys first of all the campaign version, but as you might know, this one is a little broken. If we take a look at the world record here, it's a 12.89, which, I gotta be honest, I don't think we will be seeing people beating that today, because they might have found a cut on this version. Kind of an obvious cut. You bounce up here, around, and then you keep speed even into this. So yeah, we will not be seeing that. I wonder what the world record is on the official version right now. Let's see. Because we have gotten some updates to the map. We also got some updates to Hungary, by the way. Very interesting. 0.23 by Pack. Okay. That's interesting. Pack with the world record on a full speed kind of map. The full speed is not necessarily the most important part on this map, I can tell you already. As a small spoiler. But yeah, this is the map right here. We're starting off with the full speed part. Then one very important checkpoint right here. Good for comparison. Dude, is that Lauritz in front? Yeah, Lauritz with a, what, 0.6 checkpoint? That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's a 0.69 checkpoint. That's insanely fast. Yeah, this is more reasonable for non-full speed players. 0.90, that's pretty good. Then we jump up here, you know, just this. Awful gear in this part. Like, actually, absolutely awful gear right here. It's faster to keep it, barely. Then they're actually going outside dirt here now. I saw a lot of people going inside dirt before. Then you set up for the slide. Also very difficult gear to keep out of this. Then this plastic turret, just a little bit weird. You can gain a lot in this drift when you risk it a lot as well. Pack just barely staying alive there. Then goes around like this. Land early on this booster. Then down here. Through the gate. And then another awful gear. Oh my god, are you serious? Hello, will you strum Elite Cup? Look at the title and take a guess. What do you think? Finalist Cup in 20 minutes, yes. We're starting very soon. We're just starting the stream right now, just talking a little bit about the map, what's coming up, what kind of players to look out for especially as well. Because there will be some changes, especially likely after this cup. Alright, but yeah, this right here, this gear is an absolute menace, keeping this gear out of this turn. And especially because of this mapping crime, this absolute mapping crime right here. These flags. Who thought that this would be a good idea to put flags here? Seriously. Who thought about this? And yo, Spike, thank you very much for a raid, appreciate it. We're gonna be having the Elite Cup coming up soon, thank you very much, appreciate it. Yeah, these flags are an absolute crime. Why are they on the racetrack? Like, you need to go close to them to keep the gear, you know, that's the hard part. I hope Scrappy had some time to practice after daily 12 hours of Forza. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go, not gonna lie. That might be a bit tricky. In theory, honestly, this map doesn't need that much practice, because I think this is the hardest map we've had so far with surviving. And that is saying a lot. I think this is the hardest map for surviving. The full speed part is fairly drivable. However, there's one section in particular. This right here. Because let me just show you what happens. You know, let me get my controller out and let me drive myself. I'm starting a little bit behind, but that's fine. You know, let me just get the controller and let me show you what can happen at that checkpoint and what we might see happening later on. I don't have a camera 1 button. Whoops. Oh, there's no cam changes at all in this version. Okay. Here, look at this. Oh shit, I missed. How did I miss that? Anyways. Imagine you crash full speed into this checkpoint here. You get the checkpoint and you crash full speed into it. Now, you cannot get up anymore. You have a full crash. What do? You standing respawn. Let's count the seconds. I standing respawn at 45 seconds. 45 seconds is where I standing respawn. (102). You lose. It takes 17 seconds. I believe that respawn, if it happens to you, loses over 10 seconds and you can instantly not finish anymore. Just crash there once and you can't even finish on most rounds anymore. When it's a 10-second timeout. Yeah, normally it's 15. I think it's 15 seconds for the knockout. But I think it's 10 seconds. It was 10 seconds at DreamHack. I'm not 100% sure. I think DreamHack was 10 seconds, no? But yeah, don't crash there. Scrappy, if you're here, if you're listening, do not crash here into this checkpoint. Do not do it. Just like last time. I'm trying to give you good tips. Surely it will help. But yeah, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. DreamHack had 15? No, I'm certain it had 10. I remember rounds, I remember clips of people missing the finish at like 10.0. 100% DreamHack at 10. But yeah, that is pretty bad. Then, again, as I was talking about earlier, insanely difficult gear here to keep. Insanely difficult gear. Where should Scrappy crash? I can crash here, maybe the outside dirt. That's not that bad, I guess. The other drift, or you really don't want to crash the other drift either, or this drift either. This is pretty bad if you crash it. Up into this drift here. This is insanely important, the speed here. Like, you have not that much space on this exit. So this is extremely tough. What block did they actually use here? Wait, is this free blocked? This is free blocked! I was always wondering why it was so weird. They're doing free blocking in this. Interesting. I mean, if it works, it works. Also, Ignaloides, thank you as well for the 4-month resub as well, appreciate it. This jump here, there's a trick that you can do that Pack doesn't, which a lot of people did before. It's like a side ramp. Right here, you can do like a side ramp. Flow trick, kind of. You land earlier onto the booster. We might see Elcon go for that. I wouldn't recommend it. I've seen Elcon crash it a lot. Or in general, like, that's a very risky strat. It can work. I've seen a lot of people do it as well. I've seen, you know, Jan, I think, doing that on the campaign version as well, I believe. So we're not leaking anything. But it's very risky to go for, but maybe faster. And then here, again, insanely difficult gear to keep, especially with these flags. We will see people crash because of these flags. Either that they have to full release and then they don't have speed, or because they crash into them. Like, that is one of the worst parts ever. And then, we come to the identity. Identity coming in. This first jump, really difficult, but, well, it is difficult, this first jump, but not too bad. What is really difficult, though, is this jump here. Because you want to land as early as humanly possible, right here. And also steer to the right as well. To then land smooth on this here. Incredibly difficult, this part. Like, it's so difficult. It's so difficult. And then, like, it also, like it moves against you, kind of. Like, right here, as you're steering up, it kind of, like, you're on an uphill. It moves, like, you need to steer extra much there, which is a little bit awkward. But I land early and then immediately to the other side. Then through here as well. This is still slow motion. Jump here. Do not clip anywhere there. And then into the finish. Okay, somebody said Neon apparently drove a 0.1. Yeah, 0.19. A 0.19 by Neon. That's pretty damn fast. Like, Neon is locking in for the second half. I don't know what he did in the first half, like last season. But he is really locking in. He has a fast start here as well. Not quite as much speed as Lauritz, I think. Oh, he didn't have a speed slide there. Wait. He missed the speed slide. And he still drove a 0.19. Yeah, nice. But he still has a 0.8 checkpoints as well. Lars had a 13.9 copium. Yeah, we'll see how important that is going to be, though. Like, what kind of copium you have. As I said, like, this is gonna be a survival map, especially the end. It's gonna be so hard to survive. It's gonna be difficult for some players to just get a run through, I think. That was a great turn there by Neon. Let's see that again, actually. this drift here, so hard. With jumping into it, you just have more speed into it. It's like, I can tell you guys, the players did not like this map. They kind of hate this map. They were like, it was absolute pain to play. Organdadi, Wasser, so on. Like, they hate this map. It's not a fun map for them to play. It's just like, you have, I can tell you, you have 20 seconds of full speed. The full speed is fine. It's fairly well built, actually. Then, you come into this part. Awful gear in this turn. Awful gear to keep. Then, outside dirt, which is fine. Then the next drift. You are way too fast. You need to jump into it. Insanely difficult. Then this is fine, kind of. Then also like very important drifting, but this is fine for the most part. Here you can be too fast, so you need to release or land early or something. You're too fast there. Then you have the gear here as well, which is impossible with the flags. And then you have the identity, which is... I mean, look for yourself what Neon is doing here. It's so risky. It's just so risky. Once wrong input and you're out, you know, like... We will see so many crashes there. It's gonna be insane. Okay. One small thing, as we've been talking here. I forgot to make my Formula 1 predictions. Wait. I forgot to do F1 fantasy thingy. Shit. Is Mercedes good? I did not watch the sprint. Is Mercedes good or the other, like, who is good right now? What team should I pick? What team do we pick there? Also, we can take a look at the rankings, of course, as well. Russell looked good. Yeah, I did not see the sprint qualifying, unfortunately. And I think that's starting rain on Sunday. Confirmed. And they actually drive it and they don't move it again like last time. Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull. V-Cup Trust. Okay. Yeah, I think I saw one of the V-Cups in top 10 if I not wrong. Merc, then McLaren, Ferrari, then the rest. Stroll. Stroll is a good pick, honestly, right now. Because he doesn't crash, at least. Wait, Complex got top 3? Making a run for the Dutch qualifier, perhaps? Sick. Okay, Complex with the top 3. Okay, we're gonna look at this. And then we're gonna take a look at the time attack. Like what the positions are looking like right now. And I'll do my Formula 1 predictions in a second as well. Alright. Lewis better than Charles this week. That would be new. Complex with the fastest full speed, by the way. What checkpoint is this? Watching? Wait, I think Lauritz is not in here anymore. Yeah, okay, no, he has the fastest full speed because Lauritz is not in the top 5 anymore, that's why. I was gonna say, it didn't look that insane. Complex isn't as... Oh, look at that! Complex did not have the gear. 0.28 without the gear. Here, he got a gear down. And look at how much he loses there. He saved it really well, though. Also, Falco Green, thank you very much for the 70-month resub as well. Appreciate it. Where's the chat post on computer? It's 7TV broke something, apparently. Like, I think you need to uninstall 7TV. And oh my god, Complex had like the best turn ever here. Holy shit. He was a little bit behind Neon and equal to the others. But look at that drift and how low he goes here. So much speed and also clean jump there as well. Absolutely beautiful stuff. You need new 7TV extension. Okay, or you can just get rid of 7TV, I guess, as well. But I guess that's better. Yeah. Complex with a little bit less speed into there and then gets swallowed up in the identity. He didn't, like, got a gear down, right? That's crazy. Complex drove a .28 with 2 gear downs? He had 2 gear downs and he drove a .28. This run is insane. This is easy sub pace with the gears. Easy sub pace with the gears. Like 0.9 minimum. Holy fuck. That's crazy. And then here as well, he loses the gear. That's what I was talking about, why this gear is so shit. Like, compare it against Neon, for example, the end. Or actually, compare against Pack, the ending. Look at the difference here. Complex is this far ahead. Then, he gets the gear. Wait. No, he did keep the gear. Never mind, he did keep the gear. He just had a very bad identity entry. Mother Casual 112. Mother is playing, by the way, if you haven't heard yet. Mother is playing today. Yeah, this is the only map that he here practiced so far. Let's take a look maybe at the rankings though. I wanna see on Trackmania.io, how is it looking like right now there? I would love to see the current rankings. Okay. Hello. Okay, let's switch to this. We need the campaign, and here we go. Australia 2026. Mother Perfect Elite Cup. No chance. Absolutely no chance. This is such a hard map. I don't know. I think with his saving, he's gonna be like Granadi in the beginning. Also, Ninfini, thank you for the 42-month resub. Let's go as well. And Elia with the 37 months. Insane. Insane. But yeah, here we go. So, these were driven just a few minutes ago. These were driven a day ago already. Appos and Jan. Driving times on this version, interesting. Lars with a 0.38 2 hours ago. We have Neiko with a 0.39. Paco with a 0.44. We have Josh with a 0.44 as well. Linked with a 51 a day ago as well. Melio 0.45. Yeah, the players are slowly coming in here. Coco 2 minutes ago. Otak 4 hours ago. We have Mother drove a 0.62 3 days ago. Oh shit. We have Soldier 30 minutes ago. Afi 23 minutes ago. Kanadi 1 minute ago. 0.76 here. Massa 2 minutes ago. They're always next to each other. Classic. Absolute classic. It's 200s between them as well. New Prime also here. We see Wizzy, Gwen, Bire here 39 minutes ago. Good stuff. Akon 2 minutes ago. Akon is playing from Comic Con Baltics, by the way. He's playing from a LAN event. Mime as well. Treen also, I think. Spark here 30 minutes ago, 0.06. I don't have no idea what time you will need, by the way. Like, on this map, I could see a 0.0 making it for sure. Maybe even 0.1. I don't know. Like, it's like so difficult to get a run through on this. Near 0.22. Scrappy drove a 0.25 3 days ago. He better improve that. Surely he played the game in between that and not just played Forza, right? Surely. Letzter also here 1 minute ago. Good stuff. More and more players here. We'll be able to see soon. Scrappy retired from esports. Yeah, of course he did. Doesn't play. I sure hope that he plays. Okay. Wait, okay, let's watch this again. Dubby also there as well, showing up for Italy. Okay. I'm doing my my Formula 1 predictions. Wait. What are we picking? Give me 1 second. Was Albon good? Kinda wanna... I think it would be good to pick him, maybe. Or like an Alonso or something. Okay, wait. Are you fine with this? It's gonna be bright. This is gonna be very bright. We're doing this together. Albon crashed in FP1. Yeah, okay, but if he hits a wombat, then it's fine, I guess. Like, it's not skill issue then. Wait, this is bright. I'm sorry. Okay. Who are we picking? This was... Wait, what was my team last time? I think this was my team last time. I need to change this. I need to put out Hulkenberg for sure. Remove timer. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, but yeah, that's better. Okay. I'm sorry that it's bright. Who else are we picking? I think I gotta put in Mercedes this weekend, right? So I put McLaren out because it's more expensive. I put Mercedes in. I have 2.8 million left. I put Ocon out. How expensive is Alonso right now? 8 million. Oh, shit. Who else was good? Albon was good. Oh, Albon is way too expensive as well. We are picking... I kind of want to pick Stroll. No, Bortoleto is good. Bortoleto and Alonso. I can't afford that. Shit. What can I afford? I don't know. Why can I not afford that? That's bad. Hulkenberg I need to put out. I could put Bottas and Alonso for this. This doesn't look terrible to me. This doesn't look terrible. Lindblad? But did he crash the last 2 races? Like, that's the problem with this Formula 1 fantasy thing. You see here how they're gaining money and losing money. If they crashed in any of the last 2 races or got bad points there, then they're like, yeah, they're useless. You can't pick them. You can't pick them because of this. Or was Lindblad that good, though? Was he that good? I don't know. That's the problem always with this. Wait. There is a website for this. I put that up earlier. Wait, this one here. Which actually shows you how much money they can gain. Watching this, where's Lindblad? He has a 0% chance of getting the plus 0.6. Yeah, it's bad. You do not want to pick him. Do not want to pick him. Paris would be good as well if I need another one. Yeah. It's very, very, very try hard, but it's nice to have because this system is very stupid. Anyways, are we picking this? I don't really like. What was Bottas? Bottas? Hey, he's fine. He's not gonna lose anything. Where's Paris though? Can you afford Paris? Paris is 7.6. That's ridiculous. Okay, I'm choosing this. Whatever, because I want Mercedes in and Ferrari. Fuck it, we're going for this. I could put a lot better ones, but I'm fine with this minus 10 points. Okay. Alright, let's go back into the game. We did the Formula 1 predictions. Let's now do the Trackmania predictions. Okay, we're ready. We are ready. Let's do the Trackmania predictions. Who do you guys have for first today? Mother is playing on home turf. We have other players like Neon, Pack, Complex here showing up now. We have Lauritz, who is a really good full-speed player. Bings, good shout as well. I mean, he's the most likely, seeing how many ones he has won so far. Madda, Granadi. Would love to see Granadi, but I'm not sure. He did not like the map, but it could just work out. Like, this is... We are expecting this cup to be a little random. A little random. Soldier, beer is sweep. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, let me pull up the other things, because I think it's starting soon, right? Go of the week. It just started. Okay, let's pull up on Twitch now, because we are going to be watching through streams since I am not allowed to join the server. We can watch Mother, we can watch Granadi, we can watch Massa as well. Who else is streaming? Those are the only ones that I see. Maybe Alpha Dream is showing something, but let's follow. I would say Massa for the first round. Let's see what Massa does. Okay, first round. What do you mean you're not allowed? Because I have Open Planet, that's why. With Open Planet, you're not allowed to qualify or go onto the servers. Also, Milks, thank you very much for the 7-month resub, appreciate it. Scrappy said he won't play Elite Cups anymore. There's no way. Like, that's cap. It's like he says a lot of things, that's cap. That would be the dumbest decision he would have ever made. Like, literally. Like, then you can't help him anymore. I think Binks is not playing anymore. I mean, possible. That's very wide for Massa, that turn. Now, outside dirt here, we go in for a small jump to this one. Get a banker lap in at least. It's not worth it for him without Nog. He signed a contract! They just haven't announced it, but he signed a contract. No? And it's also not worth with 2 races remaining when you can qualify to EWC. That's just not true. It's just not true. Like, for sure he's gonna play. Can you not just disable Open Planet? I could disable Open Planet and then restart the game, but then I would miss, and it's just not nice. And at the finish we go. 1:15.38 for Massa. Definitely not the fastest time. Good rounds time, I guess. If you just drive that in rounds, it's alright. Not amazing, obviously. What does Granadi do? Okay, Granadi 1/10 behind Akon in the checkpoints. Now 1500s behind. Let's see what he can do. On yesterday's stream, he said he was very demotivated. I mean, he's often saying that. I mean, I understand not being motivated, but you have to play. Like, you have to play. You will skip last because of TwitchCon? Like that. Oh, nice one. Yeah, this identity is fun. This identity is fun, by the way. Granadi hasn't set the time yet. That is not concerning at all. What does Mother do right now? Let's see Mother. We can see the rankings here. He has interface on as well. 14.7 best time so far. And at the moment, you're in the top 10 with a 15-0. Like, that's what I expected. Like, people are able to drive so much faster than that. But this is a hard map. It's a really difficult map to get a run-through on. Now, let's see. Is Granadi's pace good on this? It can be good. Like, he has driven great times already. Like, he has driven times faster than that. I can tell you that much. Like, he could just snipe the first place right now. What does Mother do? Let's see. Minus 15. It's a 0.08. Will that get him through? I don't know. Wizzy on second there. Very nice. Coming in for Soul Esports. 0.54. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, Granadi. Granadi. Surely you get a run through now, right? How does Mother play in that camera? I have no idea how. Like, I understand that you would go into camera 3 with wheel, but that camera, I don't get. It's covering up so much of the screen, but I guess with enough practice, you don't need to see it. Okay, this time Granadi is within 300s of Acon. That's an improvement. That's faster. Scrappy was saying yesterday the Orc hasn't signed the contract yet and won't until he qualifies. Bro, what the fuck? Well, he's getting fucked over then. Holy shit. 14-5 by Granadi. Sick. Okay, Granadi is qualified with that. Sick. Pack drove a 0.31 in the meantime, by the way. Also insane. Nako with a 0.40. Yeah, now the times are looking a lot better. Suddenly, the time that was first earlier, like a minute ago, is now not even in the top 10 anymore. That's a crash for Granadi there. Let's see what how Massa is doing. He drove only a 15.3 earlier. Wait, my... Chrome crashed. Okay, we're back. Let's see. What can Massa do? I didn't see a start there. Like, I don't think you're allowed to do that. I don't know. It wasn't worth his time to not stream to practice. Bro, there's only 2 races left and he's in a close fight. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. What? If I was his analyst, I would like slam the desk if he's saying anything like that. Like, is he completely clueless? Like, it's 2 races. Like, go for it. Oh my god, the flags. I think he had to release a little bit. Okay, Massa is not getting a run through right now. Like, this is not gonna be enough this run, I think. Just looking at those lines. Now let's see into the finish. 15.1. Yeah, that's not enough. That is not enough, I think. You're 45th only right now. Misses next race to TwitchCon. Yeah, but that's also so stupid. Why are you going to TwitchCon? Bro, this is like so important. What the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. Like he said before that he's gonna skip TwitchCon if he's not qualified. So what changed? Like, I don't know. Just being demotivated and he doesn't want to play. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's a lot of no stream for him, but why did he try then? I don't know. I guess he just gave up. I guess he just thinks he can't beat them anymore, I guess then. I don't know. That would be the only way. Wait, you have the link for that? Oh, perfect. I want to see that anyways. After Massa has finished this run. We're watching this run by Massa and then we'll check out the rankings right now, how it's looking like. Soldier demotivated him, maybe. I don't know. Coming Forza Horizon Pro now. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that it's stupid. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's clearly the wrong decision. If he had any ambition to be a pro Trackmania player. Like, any ambition. That is slower gear for Massa. He was minus a 10th though. This looks like a lot better of an identity. Could at least be a sub here for sure. It's 0.03. That's still not safe, I think. Maybe it's safe. It's hard to tell. Okay, let's see the website maybe. Should be able to see it like this. Here we go. Unfortunately, he's looking more on viewer numbers. I mean, during the cups, he had great viewer numbers and stuff. Hopefully he's not going to the casting business and taking my viewers away then. Surely not. We'll see. Okay. Or contract. He could have gotten a very good or contract for sure, easily. I mean, not very good maybe, but decent. At least in his position. Okay, what do we have? Top 10, we have Pac Gwen coming in on second there. Gwen is still fighting a little bit for the EWC, so it's not 100% safe. Neko as well. Josh, full speed player, of course, coming in as well with Lauritz, also in the top 5. Two great full speed players on the full speed map here. We have Mime and Elcon next to each other with the same time. Both of them are playing from Comic-Con Baltics in Lithuania. They are currently at a LAN event, so they are still able to drive well here. Link also qualifying with that time, 0.77, definitely in. Jadon also 0.77. Bunch of more players here. Charles, Afi, New Prime, they're all in. Razi is looking really good for the ENC qualifier, by the way, for Croatia. Razi looks like set in stone there pretty much to get in. He's doing pretty well. We'll probably see him at ENC. Neil also, that's definitely enough. 31st right now. Mada on 36th at the moment with a 0.03. Wait, why do I not see Master's Time here? Master's Time should be here as well, in theory. Wait, let me refresh. Yeah, I don't see Master's Time at the top. Jan came in here as well. Melio also improved. Complex now also top 6. Yeah, Stoff's also improving to here as well. Stoff's also improved. I do not see Scrappy. I don't know. Yeah, they dropped down quite a bit further. Yeah, this is what I thought. Massa is right next to Mother right now, both with the 0.03. Beere 0.06. Like, I think a 0.0 could make it, maybe, actually. Even though it's definitely not a great time, but it's just such a hard map. Lingo 0.11, Yak 0.09 here. That's on the edge. Onio 0.15, Tween 0.19. Tween is also at the LAN event. Oh my god. Toner, Glass, Otak, Aurel. On 54th to 57th. What kind of names we're seeing down here? Holy shit. And we have Chemko, Spark behind here as well. Like, they have not gotten clean runs through yet. They need to go a little bit faster still. Anybody else behind here who hasn't set a time yet? Okay, the others that I see here, I don't really see qualifying. Like, they are too far away. Like, look at the gaps. Once it drops out of top 64, the gaps become insane. Like, look at the gaps here suddenly. This is 1 second away. Like, this is exactly 1 second away. Then you go 10 spots further and it's 2 seconds away. There's a 1 second gap and it's 10 positions. That's crazy. Alright. I don't think anything updates. Let's look at what Massa is doing. I still want to see him. Oh, he got a 0.77. Okay, well, he got a 0.77. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. That is good enough. Yeah, but I definitely did not see Scrappy. Yeah, Scrappy apparently gave up. Apparently he did give up. Yeah, Scrappy apparently, I don't know, actually retired from esports. And I guess also did not get an org contract. That is a lot of mental energy and everything, and like in general energy wasted on this. That is very unfortunate. I don't know. Should just try. Afi was in the top 30 or so. Ooh. Could this be another improvement here for Granadi? He's 2,500 behind in that checkpoint, behind the first place. But with an insane identity, maybe he has a chance. That checkpoint there is completely useless. This checkpoint is good, but for comparison at least. 0.88. Like, if he drives that in rounds, I'm very happy. We'll see if he can. Massa here again. He's still at the start. Let's see what kind of full speed he's getting. Oh, that's a bit wide. Then not sliding there. You can do an S4D there as well. Can be a bit faster. 0.95. 0.95 is pretty good. There are still regional qualifiers. Yeah, but if he's not trying for Elite Cup, which is knockout, and people are playing the maps for the first time, then he's not trying that. Like, this is his best chance by far, and he's like almost in anyways. Like, I don't know. Okay, let's see what Mada does. He is sitting at the start. It's crazy though. Like, this is just time attack, and his heart rate goes up by 30. Okay, it's just going down right now. It's going down rapidly. It was at like 107. Okay, it's going down very quickly. Okay. I needed to call it out and it immediately dropped by 25 heartbeats per second. Okay, never mind. No, Bren is not playing. He is qualified for EWC, and for ENC, he's thinking he has no chance. Bren is not playing. Same with Karl, also not playing. And is anyone else that is qualified not trying? I think it's only Karl, Bren, and in most cups, Mother, but Mother is just playing today because Australia and it's full speed. Like, that is the only reason why Mother is playing. Mother doesn't gain anything out of this. He's already qualified for EWC and ENC. He doesn't need to play at all. Binks? Yeah, maybe Binks is not playing. Maybe Binks is also mathematically qualified. He's not technically mathematically qualified for ENC. But if Wosa is also not playing, which I also didn't see, then he is mathematically qualified. So yeah, I think it's Binks, Wosile, Bren, Karl, and Bren not playing. What is ENC? It's Esports Nations Cup. We have the World Cup and the Nations Cup. Basically, in the Nations Cup, you represent your nation, obviously, you know? So Mother would be playing for Australia. And then, like, either Massa, Granadi play for Germany. We have Elcon for Czechia. Only Hungary left after this? Yes. That map got an update. It's gonna be a lot better, actually, now to play. But it's gonna be, like, really good rounds on that map, most likely. Do you think this was a good qualifying system? 15 minutes? Or do you mean the entire knockout? No. It was definitely not a good qualifying system, and they will change it next year, I'm pretty sure. The knockout is not great, the way they implemented it. And especially the point system is not great. The point system is very dumb. Like, with the knockout, we have a lot of rounds which don't matter quite as much. But then a few rounds that matter an insane amount. I don't know, I really do not like the point system. I think it's good that at least only your top 5 restarts count. Also, Mother on PB, potentially. Minus 24 on the checkpoint. Again, that checkpoint is very inflated. Oh, that's a big crash. That is a big crash for Mother there. We might see stuff like that later. Oh my god, why does my Chrome keep crashing? What the fuck? It didn't crash for like weeks, and now it crashed like, I don't know, 3 times while I'm using it here. God damn it. Okay, here we go. Let's see the qualifier. Neiko with the fastest time, 0.29. Gwen also improved to a 0.30. Okay, they are able to drive these times fairly quickly, it seems. We have Melio also showing up 0.33 as well. And then, you know, going further down, this is where we have Granadi right now, 0.54. Still Elcon and Mime tied to the 1000th. Beere coming in with a 0.64. Okay, Beere in 18th. Now would be lovely if we can also get a good knockout. That would be great. We have Golden Nugget 24th at the moment. Massa, of course, with a 27th place here with a 0.77. Only 27th with that. Then we have Link, 0.77 as well, also qualified at the moment. We have Mother, should be in with a 0.90. Soldier, 0.91. Also in Neil, in Lingo, in Yak, in Tona did improve. Good. He is in. Otak also improved, also is in. He is not necessarily qualified for EWC yet, so this is actually pretty close for him. We see Onyo here, Letzter on the hot seat, and Spark again. How does, like, Spark and 64th places, like, name a better duo. Like, how is he always on 64th? Like, every time. Why is it always close for him? Every single time. No matter what, he's always in these, like, 5 positions. It's so ridiculous. Every time, it's always close. Okay, is it updated? Is it finished now already? It might be done. Let's see at the very bottom, and it is. I better improve. So, now he's 65th. Fuck. Why is he 65th now? You need to get top 64 to qualify for the where you actually gain points. It's exactly 1 second gap right now. 0.2 here. Did Lego improve to the 0.22? These are not necessarily great time. 0.2 is enough to qualify right now. Oh my god. Like, and look at after this, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.6, 0.6, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 0.2. Like, the gaps after this point, after the top 64 are insane. One more refresh. Is it saved? And I think that's it. GG. That is should be it. Spark again, barely not qualifying by 700s. Aurel in theory one of the best players, but he hasn't really played as actively recently. Like he could be at a very high level as well. Lego in here, Onio, Neuja, Tween, you know. I have no idea who this is. Wait. What is it? He's just called Lucario. But it's not spelled like the Riolo evolution. Anyways, yeah, we see quite a few good players here as well, improving. Nice to see. At the top, at the end, we had Neko with the fastest time, then Gwen, then Pack, then Melio. Some really good times, like people driving 0.3s, 0.2s, pretty good. Why does he call Birdie Bire? Because I think that's what he wants to be called. I don't know. I can't read, clearly, I can't read. Alright. Scrappy, yeah, Scrappy is not playing. Like, I don't know, he's just not playing. I don't know. Like, that's sad, but I guess he just gave up mentally then. That must be the reason why. Okay, I got the spectate link. Let me join the server because now we can actually watch live. Can you imagine? We can actually watch on a server. Okay, I'm joining. Here we go. Let's take a look. Alright, we're currently in the no KO round. They're just, you know, warming up right now. After this round, we will go into the knockout, where it's actually going to start then, properly. Yeah, Matu's leading this. I don't know the checkpoints here. Oh, that's what I meant. Complex hitting the flag. Does he make the jump? No, he does not know how to back up. Yeah. That's the thing. You can so easily lose time there. Oh, Gwen, wonky and identity. Oh my god, we're gonna see so many crashes. Matu is just hitting a .34 in the no KO. Yeah, okay, sick. .34 in the no KO. Granadi with a .33. He had a .4 checkpoint. Ah, but that checkpoint is inflated. Like this checkpoint, well, what I mean by inflated is that you can go into it more inside and more outside, and it can be like a 3/10 gap in the checkpoint, but actually you're equal, you know? That's what I mean by being inflated. You can just go more inside or outside. Mala playing, but he's quite unwell. You mean sick? That would be unfortunate, but we'll see. Mala doesn't have the lines. He should have the full speed lines. Alright, here we go then though. First round of the League Cup. Let's see what Granadi can do. Is the furthest right on that booster interesting. Goes a little bit higher there as well. We have a .000 checkpoint by Gwen. Doing a wide speed slide. Do not crash that checkpoint. Very important. And then small no side snap into here. Lauritz with the fastest full speed sector there, of course, .81. He drove quite a few of those already, I've seen. Also able to drive like .7s, I mean. Okay, a few people going outside and a lot of people also going inside there. I would say most people go outside though. It's a bit faster, but makes the next turn harder than this drift. I think Complex crashed there. But probably still fine. We have both Bene players currently on the bottom two positions, but there's a decent chance that that still changes coming into the identity. Okay, let's watch the first identity by Granadi together, jumping into the plastic section. I saw one respawn there, two respawns, jump up here, clean, now to the right, early landing, beautiful stuff. Oh, I just saw one guy missing the finish there as well. And Granadi gets a Complex actually behind here in danger. But Yak DNF'd. Oh, that's Yak. Complex. No way, Complex. No, Luke Fass also crashed. Does he make the jump? He does. Dude, Complex is gonna be in with this. 35. He drove for 35 and he's in. 135. He drove a .2 in the warm-up earlier. Like a 14.2. What the fuck? Plus 20 seconds. Okay, it's good to know that they can still finish in time there. That's wild. That is wild. Usually the timeout is winning time by half. Like you halve the winning time. So if the winning time is 1 minute, then you have 30 seconds timeout, I think. If I remember correctly. Other events set them. So for example at DreamHack we had 10-second finish timeout. Other ones we might have 15 seconds or so, or something like that. Ooh, one guy went super wide there. Watching less at the moment in the fight here. Did get the gear. You see how he's overtaking a bunch of players there. So many people going inside line. Wild. It's really not faster. Like, it is definitely better to go outside line. It just makes the next turn harder. Because you have so much more speed entering it. Okay, Lauritz on a massive run right now. 1500 say, never mind, he failed. He had a bad drift. And he instantly failed there. Oh, but we have a close fight here in the back, actually. It's only 1 second at the moment. New Prime. German player with a big crash. I am willing to guess though that he might be fine. I see a few mistakes here, but most players actually survive. Look at this line forming here. Oh my god, actually most players are surviving the ending. Oh my god, Letzter is also there. Letzter is in. Letzter, last place to get in. Kagne and New Prime both out. New Prime also crashed again the identity. If he didn't crash the identity, he would have been fine. Kagne, New Prime out in the next round. Razi close there as well. Bro, 30 players out round 1 in my div? Oh my god. What is my favorite identity? Out of these new 5? What would be my favorite? I like the Greece identity in the previous season a lot. I like that one probably the most. From these ones? Maybe Germany. Probably Germany. I do like the quarter pipe jump into upside down landing or backwards landing there. Oh, Massa a bit behind. Surely he's gonna be fine, right? He's in orange. Let's see how Massa overtakes everybody. No jinx. Has a very, very bad start there. Bire in first place in the full speed. 0.85 checkpoint. Massa dropped the gear. Massa is actually behind right now. Surely he's gonna be fine. He's last place in the checkpoint. Doesn't mean anything. There's multiple crashes there. Yeah, he's instantly in again. Otak and Neil behind there as well at the moment. We might switch to them soon. I want to still see a bit more here from Massa, trying to overtake the other players. He is catching up to the field. Oh, I saw another crash there as well. Then clean here. He's at 47th now. Let's see what Neil does here against Otak. That is the fight right now. Otak, Neil, Huzo. Oh, Huzo crashed and Nova as well. Okay, so if they survive the identity, they should be fine. Let's see if there's any respawns here. Oh, Bestie and Bira are slow. Are they getting over to Flimsy? Is jumping into the air. Respawning. Charles respawning as well. Where's Onio? Onio is finishing right now, overtaking both of them. Nah, what? Both respawned. Is Scrappy in? The Scrappy did not get knocked out yet. Because he didn't even try to qualify. Scrappy did not try to qualify. He gave up. He actually gave up on esports. Fully gave up. He did not play. And then he's also not playing next week. So yeah, he gave up. I guess Soldier winning last weekend was just enough for him. Any unexpected KOs? You could say New Prime maybe could have gone a lot further. But like he often fails at the start. Like Knockout is not his format. Did Scrappy announce his org? Well, Omega lol. I guess he doesn't. If he's giving up, I guess he does not have an org. Otherwise that contract would be instantly terminated. Org 7. Lego with a big crash this round. Onio crashing here. Charlotte also a little bit behind. Near in the fight here in the bit in the back, but should be fine, I think. Let's see the top actually. Complex versus Appos at the moment. They are in a big lead in front of Pack. Pack is still doing really well. Pack is qualified already, and I don't think he's practicing quite as hard. At least, like, he also played Red Bull faster and stuff, so he didn't need to practice quite as hard. Oh my god, that was a plastic bounce and a half right there. Oh yeah, very, very safe identity, but he makes it. Okay, what is it looking like in behind here? Molle in right now because Letzter and Linkmax both respawned. Oh damn, wait, Bestie also behind. Linkmax out, plus 13 seconds, DNF, GG. He says whatever. Honestly, for him it is whatever. Like, he can definitely still qualify through regionals. Both of his regionals should be doable. He is at least not from Europe. In with +9, yeah. That's very nice. We're gonna have a few of those rounds still. Also, by the way, Power Slave Alphonse, thank you for the 36-month resub as well. Appreciate it. We also had Lousy, I think, 30 minutes ago as well, with 23 months that I missed. Oh, watching Granadi. He was, like, very behind in that checkpoint, the first one, but that's because he gets it at a different time. Goes down here. Lauritz again with a monstrous full speed part. 0.73 checkpoint. And Bire right behind him. Dude, Lauritz has the full speed part figured out. The best out of everybody, for sure. He definitely is the fastest in the full speed. He also was streaming that quite a bit. Oh, I saw Mother there for a second as well. Behind. But yeah, Bire! What is Bire doing? Bire is leading! Hello? Slow down! Usually when this happens, he's going out. I'm scared for Bire. Why is he in first place? Don't risk. No, don't do it. I have to watch him. I have to watch him. What is happening? Last time this... Oh, that's a gear down. You see the difference. That's a gear down right there. You lose so much. Okay, clean. Clean. Nice. Jump. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff there. That is what you want to drive. And in the end, it's Charlotte and a Ray Friedrich out. I wasn't really close in this round. Everybody else survived though. 1.8 seconds for Orange. That's not too bad. People actually surviving here. Oh, Granadi also, by the way, got third there in that round. He did overtake it then. 0.84. Actually seeing Granadi in the top 4 for once. Early in the cup. Usually he saves that for the very end of the cup. But then he goes out before that. So you never see what Granadi can actually do. Let's see another round from Granadi maybe. Did Yek made it? He made it into the Div 1, yes. But he got last place. He DNF'd the first round. And Granadi has a decent full speed part. Do you want me to switch to camera 3 there, by the way? In the looping? Maybe I should. 0.999. It's not great, but it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I think we need a Scrappy command. Like every time somebody just types the word Scrappy, just say that he gave up on esports and he's not playing. Yeah, decent run here so far from Granadi. Let's keep watching on Granadi's point of view here. The Chemko and Neuja. Oh, Neuja is out. GG. Neuja out. Plus 23 seconds. And Chemko also has made a big mistake there. Bire was in second there again. Okay, there. Massa also in top 3 here as well. Let's see what Massa does. Okay, following Massa into the identity here on Australia. Jumping up. Clean jump right there. Taking it very safe, very good exit there. Overtaking onto almost second place by 1,000. Almost second place, 808. Close stuff. That is like, if you drive times like that, you can get very far. Apples with a 0.5 though that round, really sick. Oh, Neil. Wait, Neil respawned that into? Oh, Neil's out. Oh, damn, GG. 07. Neuja, yeah, you see? Okay, he is able to finish the, at least. Maybe it's 30-second finish timeout, actually. Maybe they put it exactly at 30. Maybe 30 is like the maximum, I don't know. 07 America. Why am I not competing for these events? Because it's not worth it for me. If I lived on a different continent, I would. But living in Germany, I would have the highest level of competition for this kind of stuff. And you need to practice a lot. Like what the players are showing here is like 10 hours of practice each week, you know? And that for months. And then, you know, balancing that with streaming and other stuff as well is very difficult. I think in Knockout I could have probably done well here, maybe. On some of the maps. On some I would definitely get pace stiffed as well, but on others, like I can't save. Like I'm pretty sure I would have qualified if I was living anywhere besides Germany. And France and Australia and and UK and Czech Republic and Poland. And basically, if I don't live in in Europe, then I would have qualified. Also, Australia is also still fine. You have more qualifiers still. Belgium? Nah, Belgium was free. Oh, Alcon is behind him, but he should be fine. It looks pretty very bad here for Mother, not gonna lie. I don't know if he's able to qualify still in this round. I don't see big mistakes happening here at the moment in front of them. Neek should be safe here in this... No way. No way. No way! Lauritz, what are you doing? How were there so many respawns that we didn't see any of them? What? There were suddenly so many respawns. Mother is in. That's so lucky. How are you in with +9? And then Lauritz going out. Lauritz had a very good chance to get far here, honestly. Like, he could have, like, just with one good knockout here, could have qualified himself for Denmark. In theory. Top down Camp 7 on Identity. Ah, maybe could try. Lauritz only 15? Wait, he's only 15? No way, right? What? Yeah, then maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what the rules there exactly are. I haven't read into that since I'm pretty sure Massa and Granadi are old enough to play. So I don't need to care about that rule. Afi has no orc so far yet? No, he doesn't. Like, if he gets an orc, it would need to be good enough for him to, you know, stop doing his job. Like, if he gets an orc, like, he would have to give up his job, I think, as a teacher in Switzerland. So he needs a pretty good offer. And yeah, I guess he didn't get a good enough for, one for that yet. But he's still playing anyways, even without an orc. Okay, looks good for Appos to still overtake here. Yeah, Appos is in with this. Xera, big mistake. Legu is in, because Beamy made a big mistake behind them. They are in. Okay, next time we'll try Camp 7 at the end, maybe. Afi is a teacher? I think he's a teacher, if I remember correctly. Orcs require you to be full-time. I mean, if they're paying a good salary, then I would better expect you to be full-time. Like, if it's, I don't know, even just over 5,000 or something a month, which would probably be low in terms of Switzerland. Like, you would probably expect them to be full-time players. Any top players out early? Lauritz, I guess. Oh, oh, and maybe Massa. Oh, fuck. Well, Mother survived with that, and other players as well, with +6 seconds. That's not looking good, though. Just needs to hope on Identity. I think he respawned the exit of the loop. It's a little bit blind. I think he crashed there, most likely. We have quite a few mistakes here, but not any big ones. Yeah, this is not looking great here at the moment. Multiple people still in, and they're all surviving. Okay, let's go, camera 7. Oh, let's set this up. Here we go. Players come around the turn, and here we go into the Identity. Okay, they're all surviving the first jump. The second jump is a bit harder, though. I see a few crashes there. I see even more crashes. Where's Massa? Massa might have a chance to overtake Hill here. He does overtake Hill. Did anybody else make a mistake? No. Of course not. Nobody else made a mistake and Massa is out. Damn. Of course. GG. 47th. Massa not lucky. Unfortunate. Massa is out. Does Granadi still have a realistic shot to overtake Massa? Well, now he does. Now he does. Yeah, Granadi definitely has a shot. Like, if he just gets one win, he overtakes Massa, basically. If Granadi wins this cup now, he would overtake Massa. That would be enough for him. Yeah, if Granadi gets top 8, it will be exciting. Yeah, it's like he can overtake. He's like, what, 700 points behind or something right now? We'll see. Will history be repeated like last week? Please don't. Please don't. We're not having both big players going out right after each other. Definitely not. No, 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 no. That's not happening. You know what? I'm so confident that I'm even spectating Granadi. He instantly got a gear down. And he lost like 20 positions. He's in yellow. Right now he's maybe an orange even. Yeah, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine, he's fine. No, he's gonna survive. I'm so confident, guys, I'm so confident. I'm so confident. Oh my god. He's in red. It's fine. He's getting this. It's fine. It's 1 second behind. We're surviving these. Gear down. But he knows how to handle this. He's just jumping clean, yes. Now I'm jumping up here. Yes, beautiful stuff there from Granadi. And he's in. Never worried, guys. Never worried. Up to 37th, in fact, actually. He overtakes so many people. Yeah, this round, Massa would have survived. Just saying. Otak survives with a slower time than Massa. Great. I'm so happy for him. That's amazing news. Neon out. 07. That's very good news for Mime, for Poland. Don't spectate again, my heart. Eventually I have to. Oh, well, that was close though. That was a bit close. That is unfortunate for Neon there. Again, like, Neon is just, like, not a knockout player yet. I don't know. Like, he can be very good in cup mode. Like, Neon is a sleeper pick for the regional qualifier for EWC, I would say. But I don't know. For some people, he's probably not a sleeper pick anymore. You know, like, Forever would be saying, oh, it's so obvious or something. But, like, I could see him qualifying to EWC. For sure. Tween is playing from CCB. Yes. Oh, Bira is behind. Bira made a mistake. 2 seconds, though. If history repeats itself, he still has a chance. That we usually see, like, 2 crashes in the identity per round. It's pretty consistent so far. But will there be? Nabla also behind him. He definitely wants to stay in front of Nabla. Well, now he has to have 2 crashes in the identity, not just 1. That's maybe harder. We'll see. It might be dangerous here. Not gonna lie. Okay, first jump coming in. Anybody respawning? I didn't see anybody. Next jump. Everybody surviving this as well. Wait, this is looking clean. This is looking clean from all the play. That's 1 crash. Where's Bira? Bira is on orange right now. I think he's in. Mother respawn. Mother is out on Australia. 07. GG. Mother and Glass out together in 43rd and 44th place. 07. I would really like if they updated these water textures, by the way. It looks so bad, specifically at the end of this map, because they're always falling into the water. You just have a black screen when you're watching somebody. Wait, are we watching Bira? We're watching Bira. Surely he's gonna be fine, right? I would never curse him. Wait. Okay, Bira with insane start. 632 speed, I think. In first place, holy shit. Dude, holy shit, what is the speed slides? Oh my god, okay, he messed up the penalty part a little bit. Still a point, 87 checkpoint in first place. Bira, insane. Gets the gear as well, goes a little bit wide and then drops the gear because he didn't go as wide, but it's fine. Then drift here, that's a lot better than not having the gear at all. Caster's Blessing. This is definitely a Caster's Blessing right now. Oh, I'm so scared in that drift every time for the players. That drift is so risky. And an insane start. Now he can take it safe though, like that's the thing. If you have... That's a massive gear down. Does he know? Okay, he does know how to save it. Just look at how many people instantly overtake. Like, instantly overtake. How much time you lose. It's insane. I was looking like... Oh, Tona, I think, makes it. Heath makes it. Nova is in. With plus 6 seconds. Coco out and Maimo Jr. out as well. That is a full French here at the back, no? Oh, Nova? Oh, Nova is from Australia. Okay, I see. But then French. Then Huzo, French. Okay. Where are the German bros and Scrappy? One of those players is still in. Granadi is still in. Wait, I think Letzter is also still in, right? Yeah, Letzter is still in. Let's see Letzter. Wait, where is he going? He went like as wide as possible there. No Binks? Binks did not play today. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch to Cam 3 soon there. Letzter actually a little bit behind. His fastest time so far is a 14.7. That's good. I forgot Lars gets access to the server cause he is an official caster. You can sign up to be a co-streamer, basically, and then have access to the server. There's a few who do. You need to then just get accepted. Not everybody gets accepted. Other people, other streamers might only be able to watch the official cast and rebroadcast that. But yeah, we'll probably be co-casting this, and also hopefully EWC as well. Hopefully on the server, like with EWC, like we will definitely co-cast it. I'm pretty sure we will be co-casting the actual event. I am not 1% sure yet if I'm also going to be able to join the servers. I hope so. But that we're not sure yet. Or I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Matus makes it there. That was the first good round. And Razi is out with plus 1.9. Nobody making a mistake in that int here, actually. That's crazy. Richie-chan is also not the official cast. The official cast is from Geek and Turbo, I believe, at the moment. When is EWC? That's, wasn't it September? Or was it August? No, it's August, right? It's in the summer. And it's gonna be happening in France, by the way. It's gonna be happening in Paris. So I don't know. Like, I definitely wanna cast it and stream it no matter what. I kinda would like to be there as well. But I would be surprised right now if they could accommodate a caster booth. I don't know how anything works there. I have no idea. Bren not happy about it being in Paris. There's a few people actually not happy about it. Definitely. Shade on a bit behind. Oh, Chemko with a big crash. Nova as well. Okay, huge crashes in the back. Let's follow the front then. Let's see. Could they not get medic? Maybe for EWC itself, but he has a different contract there as well. And he's not a Trackmania streamer. Necessarily. Like he did for Red Bull, but like him standalone would not be a good Trackmania streamer, I think. Just because of knowledge diff. Like, I haven't watched the Red Bull cast, obviously, so I don't know, but it would be surprising to me if he knew all the ins and outs of Trackmania mechanics, especially. Oh, that's a crash by Melio! Wait! Oh no, oh no, surely not, right? He's in, he's in. No, not even close, not even close. He waited a long time to respawn. That was scary. Like, if he waited just a little bit longer, he could have been knocked out. He also declined EWC offers from other games. Okay, I see. Massa already out? Yes. Yeah, Grenadier has a good chance here. Very good chance. He's saving it so far. Why do we like Beere or Birdie? Why not? Why not? He hasn't, like, he has been streaming his performances so far. That's why. He's been streaming his practice. One of the only players who streams their practice on Twitch, you know. And he hasn't had a good knockout result so far. Like, he has always qualified, I think. Almost always qualified. But he hasn't had a good knockout. So it would be nice to see. And just a fellow streamer. EWC is a 7-week event. Yes, it's gonna be quite long. But I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. I mean, it gets decided then. We know, obviously, for certain that Grenadier and Massa are qualifying. Are gonna be there. Just mathematically, that's already settled with Grenadier and Massa. Grenadier obviously through DreamHack, and Massa cannot get overtaken anymore in the Elite Cup. Apple's overtaking here. Huzo and Golden Nugget behind right now. Can they still overtake? I think there's a decent chance they can. Neiko behind here as well a little bit. We often see Alcon skin as well. Alcon skin is very noticeable. The pink or purple. Oh, there's another one. Was that Medio again? Surely that wasn't Medio again, right? It was Chamao. Chamao with a barrel roll on the plastic. That happened a few times already to some of the players. That's dangerous. Like, they jump here. A bit on the side, and then they flip. They only land with the right wheels, I think. There's no way for Grenadier to pass Massa? No, there is. But that is for ENC. We're talking EWC. EWC qualifies the top 8 from the event. It doesn't matter from what nation you are. It's just the top 8 from the Elite Cup rankings. And there, Massa is mathematically in already. Together with Binks. That's why Binks is not playing. Grenadier is 792 behind at the moment, yeah. He needs a very good result. But it's easier for him to improve than for Massa. Massa needs a top 18 to improve. And if he improves that one, he needs a top 5. Pinks also needs a 2nd place, by the way, in theory to improve at this point. He has 4,000 points. He would need a 2nd place to improve. Gennady needs top 15. I guess it doesn't really matter what you really need to improve, since you don't have any proper points there anyways, unless you're in the top 8. Binks and Mother are the only ones qualified for ENC as well. Mathematically speaking, I guess so, yeah. Maybe a few others now with people crashing. I mean, no, Lingo is still in, right? So Lingo could in theory still overtake Carl if he wins both cups. So, yeah, might be tough. Oh, Appos? Is Appos getting knocked out here? He is? Wow, what a round! Appos out with plus 1.5 seconds. Damn. I'm sorry for not showcasing that. It was just on Gennady there. It's a bit hard to see close rounds on this map so far. We're just yapping. We will definitely focus a little bit more on the rounds themselves, on the fights, later on, for sure, as it gets tighter. But damn, close round there. Yeah, Wosa is also not playing anymore. Wosa gave up, together with Bren. They all gave up for ENC now. They are already qualified for EWC. They gave up on that. Let's follow Mime here. Mime is not qualified yet for EWC. He's, I think, even outside of the top 8 for it at the moment. Like, Mime needs a result. Otherwise, he has to go through the regional qualifier, which I don't think he wants. He definitely still has a good chance there, but I would much rather not have to do that. Only 3 players going inside now, by the way. Most of the inside players have gotten knocked out so far. Afi's still in? I think Afi is still in, yeah. Gennady also in the top 4 there this round, but it's very close. Look at the fight here, look at this. We're actually seeing some good gameplay here now. What do we think about Gwen? I would put him like 2nd highest tier of Trackmania player right now. Below Carl, Pack, Mother, basically. Like, that's where I would put Gwen right now. Chance to be up there, but just a little bit less consistent. Oh, Appos, he saved it. Wizzy also saved. Good round here again. Very good round. Aurel out together with Avon. Yeah, no big crashes here in the identity again. Yeah, Appos is in. Appos is in. Wait, what do you mean Appos is out? Wait, what? Huh? Wait, did I see Otak and think Appos? Am I stupid? Wait. He went out last? Yeah, of course he went out last round. I think I confused Otak and Appos because because they obviously have the same skin. They're both from Team Liquid. Dench, yeah, I guess. It's just too hot today, guys. Oh, it's not looking good for Otak, by the way. It's 29 degrees in my room, might I add. 29 fucking degrees at the moment. I am sweating over here. Professional caster? I never said I'm professional. I just said that I'm a caster. I never said it's professional. If I was doing a professional cast, I would be talking very differently. This is Watchparty plus casting. Like, if a round deserves to be casted, I will be casting it, especially towards the end. In the other rounds, we're just watchpartying, basically. That's how we're doing. Professional streamer, that's better. Professional would be unbiased. Well, are you not a professional caster if you're bought by a team? Kinda, I don't know. Well, not necessarily bought by a team, but if you're casting for a team, I feel like you can be professional then as well. I don't know. I'm not getting paid to cast, basically. Matus and Bire out. 07. Bire did not make it. German casters doing World Cup aren't professional. Exactly, yeah, that's what I mean. They're celebrating? Also, yo, we're celebrating Sneaking Badger. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. Beautiful. Good stuff, good stuff. Thank you. No, solo recasting? Yeah, that's also professional. Yeah, like, imagine, at a World Cup, the German commentator, like, 90th minute, and Germany scores a goal to overtake the other team, and he celebrates? Bro, so unprofessional. How could he? How could he? Unbelievable. Also Moriat with 5 gifted. Holy damn. Insane, insane. It's the same with that and, you know, our German players here. Of course. We'll see. I will be a little bit biased. But at least we're being biased for fan favorites, right? So that's good. Need a co-caster who knows nothing about the map? I can help you. Yeah. That is the good thing. Like with my analyst role as well with Big, obviously I do know a lot about the maps already. I know checkpoint times, I know exactly what they're going for, inputs and stuff like that. What is difficult, what are they crashing and stuff. What are they looking out for. Oh, Wizzy a little bit behind here. Wait, is he having speed here? He's behind, but he overtakes Letzter. Letzter with a mistake at the end, and Wizzy is in. Wait, Golden Nugget? Golden Nugget overtakes Letzter on the finish line. No way. What? Dude, that's another 5 gift. Where are those coming from? Holy shit. Letzter and Lingo out. I would like to say congratulations to Carl Jr. being at the Esports Nations Cup. Carl officially just qualified to the ENC with that. Because Lingo is out. Lingo could have still overtaken him. He needed at least like a 2nd place in this knockout, I think. With that, Carl is now officially qualified to the ENC, joining Mother and Binks, I think. With guaranteed qual. Okay, how many more 5 gifters do we have? What the fuck? Hello? Holy shit. First we had Gladiator with another 5 gifted, and then Diskeet coming in with 5 gifted as well. Holy shit. And there's another one. Oh my god, where is that coming from? A beautiful song, isn't it? Beautiful song, beautiful song. Holy shit, Icy Berry, thank you for 5 gifted as well. Holy shit. Level 5 hype train. Insane, that's a good hype train. Thanks so much. What a beautiful song. I forget that we have that emote. That last dude is so good. It's so good. I don't know if you can tell with how small it is, but it is actually the dog playing the trumpet. I did never play the trumpet back in the day, but I did play the trombone at a time. So I could make those sounds. Almost, kind of, a little bit. Wizzy is out. 07. Last sole player eliminated in this round. 1.7 behind, 6/10 behind the others. Wizzy is still in the fight for EWC though. Like, he has some good results. I think he currently is still in. A 25th place is not gonna help him. It really just depends on who else will score in this match, I think. Where Massa is out. Do the sounds. Maybe not. Maybe not. Played the trombone too. Cool. Yeah, I played in an orchestra back in the day. I had to, due to school. So I had to learn something. Struck me more as tuba. I would have preferred playing the tuba over that. YouTube wants in on the hype train as well. Oh, YouTube, thank you for the $10 Scuffy. Thank you very much, appreciate it. Good focus, yeah. YouTube getting in as well with the hype train. Level 6 hype train. 3 minutes to go. Try and get players unite. Never had to play that. There's only, there's still 3 players. They're all just behind, okay. I think the fastest player who's going inside is Toner, I think. That thing is probably so dirty right now. I would need to spend like 10 minutes cleaning it first. Hey, yo, Snakey, also with 32 months resub. Oh, Heath and Nitek, very far behind. Let's see if anybody makes a mistake. Let's watch from Tona's perspective in the identity here. Akon with a good lead, by the way, in the front. And I might Snako. Oh, that's a crash. I saw one crash there. Nabla a little bit behind. It's Paco. I stayed in front of Nitek, but saved Heath. Heath getting saved there by Paco. Paco clipped in the identity. Had no speed. And is out with that. Is Nixotica the last USA player? There's a few USA players that are close, but Nixotica, I think, is the last USA player in right now, yeah. I'm watching him now. Wait, he's going so low. If he goes out this round, it's your fault. Let's see. Let's see how he does. Also, Arrow, thank you for the 100 bits as well. Can we survive that hype train 2 minutes ago? Let's see. But there's quite a few USA players. There's Neil, Nixodica, and Flimsy, and they're all close to qualifying. Neither of them have gotten a top 8 resides so far. Oh wait, Granadi's behind. Together with Pack. Wait, we're watching Granadi. Granadi's still in red. Overtaking Gwen in that turn. Gwen now on last place. What is happening? Kagne as well, true. Kagne is also in there. But like they're all close. Like none of them are qualified yet. You know, or none of them have gotten a top 7. But they're all always qualifying. Like they're always just in the midfield kind of with the results. I wanna stay on Granadi here. This is still kind of dangerous if he has a bad identity. He jumped way too low. Oh my god, he makes it though. Otak dropping down a little bit there. That's a crash from someone. Another crash in front of him. Where's Gwen? Gwen overtaking 5 people in the identity. Nako is in. Snow out together with Complex. Complex made it all the way to 22nd. After he was 25 seconds behind round 2, by the way. Or round 1, I don't even remember. Complex. Unfortunately, that's still not good points for him. But he did get far. Oh, Little Dothan! With 5 gifted, saving the hype train. First time gifting as well. Good focus. Good focus, good focus. Thank you very much. Is Link playing? Link Max went out already, and the other Link is not playing. Usually we call him the TM 2020 Link. Or we call Link Max the TMNF Link. But yeah, Link Max is out already. But yeah, thank you very much. Level 7 hype train. Damn. That identity doesn't allow mistakes. Yeah, it's so brutal. Yeah, Nixodica and Toner look like they are going inside. You have less speed then, which makes the drift a little bit easier. Gwen with another crash. Wait. Could Gwen get knocked out here? He is not safe for EWC yet, I believe. He did not qualify in DreamHack, and he hasn't gotten, like, the insane results yet. Like, he has a top 4, I think, at China. The very first knockout. And since then, I don't think he's had a great one. Let's see, Gwen. Can he overtake somebody? Well, yes he can. Overtook Keith. Oh, there's another one. I think it's Nako. Nako a little bit behind. Where are the others? Legu right behind them. Oh, it was Melio. Melio and Nako have the same skin, I see. Melio just surviving by the skin of his teeth in front of Legu and Heath out in that round. 19th, 20th. He has 2, 4th in China and in Germany. Yeah, but he's not I think he has like 1,200, 1,300 points. Like, he could be in. He could be in. It could be enough. But he much rather improve. Like, if he gets like a top 6, top 5 or something today, I think then Gwen is most likely in. Snow is very unlucky. 13th, 19th, 19th, 21st, 21st, and 22nd. I mean, yeah, that is unfortunate, but I haven't necessarily seen the insane pace or consistency from Snow yet. That's very consistent though. But yeah, you do need good points. Like, it's not that close. You need top 7 right now, obviously, to get actual points. So he was once within half of that. I wouldn't necessarily call that unlucky, but it is missed potential. Gwen is 4 points behind Pack coming to this. Yeah, but Pack is also in a different position. Pack is already qualified through DreamHack, so his Elite Cup points don't matter. For him, the only fight that matters is against his fellow Brits for qualifying to the ENC instantly. Especially Appos, who already went out. And a few other players then as well. Oh, Kanadi is a little bit behind. But surely me spectating him would never be anything but... Is he going for that lower gear? Like, it feels like he's doing it on purpose with that line. Oh, okay, he survives the identity. That did not look clean from him. And Granadi makes it. Nice. Who's in the back? Gwen once again, and this time Gwen is out. Together with the Belgian Hope Soldier out in 17th and 18th. The Soldier was 10 seconds behind. This was a much better round though. 9/10 to first. That was the best one we've had so far. Like, we haven't seen many good rounds so far. This map, as I said, is probably the hardest one out of this map pack, just to survive. It's like, this identity is so hard. And then the map is also just long. 1 minute 15. Really difficult one. Let's see Elcon. Let's see what Elcon does in the full speed part here. Random question, is it okay to have the inputs on the knockout server? Yes. I asked and it is allowed. You can join with OpenPlanet as a caster, just not as a player. And it's not like we are leaking any lines. Why is Nako so far ahead? What does he drive? 0.77, that's good. But everybody else also didn't have good starts. It looks like, or not amazing starts. But yeah, it is allowed. The thing is, oh, that's a crash from Nako, of course, as we were talking about him. He had an amazing start, and now he is on orange. There's only one knockout though right now, so maybe it's gonna be fine. Drifting here around to this. Ooh, close fight. Toner versus Nako. Who's gonna take it here? We might actually have a fight on our hands here. Oh, that was close for Nixotica. Nixotica almost crashing there. The only US player still in. Fighting against Toner here in the identity. Everybody make... No, that's a crash. That's Afi, I believe. Afi with a huge crash in the identity. Jadon as well. Jadon respawning. Afi makes it. With a very slow identity, but he's through. Afi makes a Toner, Nixotica, Granadi also making a Jadon out. And Sneaking Badger with the 5 gifted. Was that just too late? The hype train just ended. Damn, thank you very much for the 5 gifted as well. Coming in, thank you very much, appreciate it. Was that literally just too late, or was it on purpose? We had a level 7 hype train with 77%, I think. 777. Unfortunately, the 777 guy is not here today. 07, but that was a good one. Thank you very much for the support there, of course. I think I was saying something earlier. Ah yes, of course, the inputs, right? Everybody is playing on the official esport map. So if you want to see inputs, just look at their run, you know, on the official leaderboard. Like, look at their time attack runs. We're not really showing anything new. Jadon's top 5 resets are 8th, 10th, 12th, 16th, 16th. Yeah, that's not great. Another 16th place there. He has been struggling a little bit in these rounds when it gets really difficult. Like, this is when the nerves spike a little bit. You know, you're close to actually getting a good result. And then it gets rough. That is the point where your heart rate starts pumping, you know, it gets more dangerous, you get more nervous. Who just went so wide? I think that was Afi. Afi with, like, the widest line imaginable into the identity. Oh, Mime! No, it's Pack! Pack with a crash! Why do they both have yellow skins? Pack with a big crash. Pack is out. 07. Pack out in 15th. 07, GG. Pack eliminated. Yeah, it was just a big crash in the identity. He just went too wide. Like, that's why this identity is so hard. In this jump right here, I think, he just went too wide on the platform and then couldn't make it to the right anymore in time. Like, you have barely any space on this identity. It's so tight. Also, for Inrobot, thank you for the 60-month resub as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and Mother played today. The only one that he played in this season. And he only played it because it's full speed and Australia. Just for fun, basically. He didn't really play to compete, necessarily, I think. He also streamed his practice, I think. Maybe not all of his practice. Granadi, no speed side there. Granadi, the only German player still in anymore, I think, right? Let's, I think, went out? Yes. Oh, gets a good jump here. That should be the gear, and see how he's overtaking some of the players there with that. Top 14 round here. Slowly getting exciting here. We actually have some racing going on at this point. At the start, you just have so many players, it's a little bit hard to follow. We'll see. Okay, let's see the next part here. Elcon, actually, we haven't been spectating him that much. I haven't spectated Elcon ever in the identity. Let's see how Elcon does. We have 2 purple skins now, one from Jan, one from Elcon. He releases the first jump, clean stuff. Marius 89 lines right there by Akon. Akon 89 coming through. Very safe, very clean. Akon survives. Akon is of course already qualified for EWC. He's just making more sure that like a Hill or Bestie are not overtaking him for the Czech Republic qualifier. And he's doing well there so far. Akon playing from LAN, yeah. Akon, Mime are playing from LAN. Trina as well, but Trina I think is already eliminated. So Akon and Mime are the only ones that are playing from the Comic-Con Baltics LAN right now. They're currently in Lithuania, playing a LAN there. I think Spam is casting that one. Today he casted it, and also tomorrow as well. Tomorrow we'll stream again, most likely in the evening. If the temperature allows that. We'll see. Granadi actually behind in this round. Top 13 round. He had a 0.1 checkpoint there. Did Mime survive that? He did survive, okay. He's still half a second within the other players. Yeah, jumping into the drift here. Good line once again. Gets a lot of speed in that turn there. Granadi looks confident so far. Like, he did not look this confident in any prac match, I can tell you. Granadi is doing well at the moment on this map. That is very nice to see. Let's see how far it actually gets him, but he's playing a lot faster as well in general than he usually does. Okay, is he going for this on purpose? What the fuck? He's like the only one getting the gear down at the moment. What the fuck is he doing? No, seriously. I mean, is he doing it on purpose to save the identity? Didn't tell me if he does it on purpose. Everybody else surviving here. Otak eliminated this round. Otak is out. No jinx, no jinx, no jinx. Is Geardon safer? Or you have less speed in the identity. It's a different format. Like, it's a different, like... Maybe it's easier. You land a little bit earlier. But, like, it's so much slower. In theory, it's not easier. Because if you get the Geardon, you are slower. Which means that you, to stay in, have to, you know, actually be fast on the rest of the track. You have to maybe risk the identity more because you lost in a different part. So it's just like an opportunity cost in a way if you're not going for the gear. Because then later you have to push more, kind of. Top 12 round though, and we're still in so far. Nabla was last place in that turn. Let's follow Nixotica. Nixotica, the only player going inside line here. And here you see the difference. He has less speed into the drift and... Well, he got overtaken by everybody. Besides the guy who crashed on the harder line. Jan crashed, that's the thing. The outside line, you have more speed into the drift. It's harder to control, you have way more speed. It's also more difficult to keep the gear after that as well. Jan did not have it good. He crashed, and with that, Nixotica overtakes him. Let's go into the identity here once again. We see the other players close in front of them. I think Granadi this time did get the identity as well, so that's good. Lucario currently behind here, but at the moment they are surviving. Nixotica with the overtake. Oh my god. Jan overtakes on the finish line. Nixotica didn't make it in. That was so close right there. Nixotica out. I think that's his best result though. Top 12. Honestly, top 12 in his position is really good. Like, how many points is he gonna gain there against the other US players? Like, he's only playing against the other US players, you know? So that's pretty good, honestly. Like, he could be maybe overtaking Flimsy and Cagna and so on with that. Especially if he has another good one. Maybe, like, that could be good for ENC. Obviously not enough for EWC. We're not talking about EWC. EWC, they're all way too far away. Oh, Lucario crashing the entry into the full speed part here. Damn. He is going to 126. Flimsy has 200. His best result was 34th before that. Okay. Yeah, well, it is helpful, but he still needs more than for sure in the next one. Or Medio getting geared on of Doom. Going inside line now as well. And now for this drift. Who do we have in front of him? Josh, also a little bit slow here. Did Granadi skin load, by the way? No, of course not. Maybe I need to download the skin or something. Maybe then it works. Because specifically, just the big skin never loads. When did Josh go out? Surely you wouldn't have jinxed him, right? When did Josh go out? This round? Potentially? Maybe? Let's see. Going to the NT, everybody surviving in front. Josh a little bit unsettled here, but he survives. No, he's fine, he's fine. Lucario is out. That was the best round by far so far. 0.67 needed to survive here by Josh. That was the best round. Which is kind of saying something. Granadi winning the round, by the way, 0.91. Nice, good stuff, good stuff. Well, let's see. Don't say it? Yeah, don't say it. Yeah, maybe it's because the skin is just too big. Maybe it's like over 20 megabytes or something and that's why it doesn't load, I don't know. But sometimes it does load, I don't know, it's confusing. Right, maybe I don't have the skin downloaded right now. I don't know if it would even use it then. Like, I've only been using it from the club. Maybe if I download it would work. Mime and Akon behind this round. Akon actually on last place at the moment, out of the identity. Not the identity, also out of the full speed part. That is atypical for Akon for sure. Like, Akon usually is very fast in this identity. I'm still saying that it is kind of the identity. When you're thinking about Australia, are you thinking of the agility dash part at the end, or are you thinking about the full speed? What is the identity of this map? I am honestly thinking about the full speed at this point, because we already had agility dash. No way. Who was that? Nabla with the Albania skin. Yeah, Nabla in the mud. Absolutely in the mud. You guys are thinking of agility. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, I am thinking of the full speed. I mean, this is the identity. It's also the hardest part of the map. Oh, Mime! That's a respawner. There's Nabla. Nabla coming in. Wait, they have a fight. Oh my god. Nabla clipping a little bit. Mime is out on 10th. Oh, 7. Fucking hell. Mime out. And what the fuck is Neko doing up there? 0.33. What is he doing? But Mime is out. 07. That's again not good points for Mime. Like, Mime is not in with EWC. He has to qualify to the regionals. Which is bad news for his opponents in the regionals. Ah, dude. Right before it got important here, Mime goes out. Damn. Unfortunate. Knockout is really not Mime's format so far this year. We'll see how well he does in the actual cup mode. I'm pretty sure Mime still qualifies to the regionals, like, for sure. He's gonna be good enough there. But yeah, it definitely makes it harder. And like, maybe a Neon or someone can challenge him a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, Paco is also not qualified as well. There are only 3 slots. Like, Mime, Paco, Neon, who else is from Eastern Europe? Or was it 6 slots for the EWC and it's not split between West and East? I don't quite know anymore right now. I need to look into it again. Before those events are happening. This is a close round right now. Nabla is a little bit behind, but it's really not that much for... Remember what I talked about with that flag? Remember what I talked about? I told you one guy was going to get knocked out because of that goddamn flag. Nabla it is. Nabla out. That goddamn flag is just placed on the optimal line. Look at this. Absolute mapping crime. Mapping crime right there. Like, why would you place the flags on the optimal line, on the outside there? And it's so hard to keep the gear anyways. Yeah, so it is like that then. Well, what was it for ENC? Yeah, for ENC it is split between Western and Eastern Europe. And for EWC it's not split. For EWC it's just 6, I believe. That was Nabla's first Elite Cup? Really? I swear I've seen Nabla play before already. Where is Granadi going? What was that line? Hello? He went so wide. What did he do? That is not very fast right now, but he got the gear though, so that's good. Let's see if he can catch up. It's best one. Okay, around here. Granadi is still in red right now. Getting 8th place would be such a shame. Surely Granadi can overtake somebody in the identity, right? This is actually close. It is top 8. The big points are starting in the next round. You do not want to go out in this round right here. That was a much better turn there for Granadi. Overtakes, gets this landing. He's still close though. I think there's one player behind him. It's Melio right now. And he just stays it. Granadi and Afi are in 0.1 needed in this round. This was the best round so far that we've had by half a second. By half a second. The next best round was the 0.67 round from earlier, Ben. This was by far the best round. 0.15 needed, I think it was, from Afi in that round. Good overtake by Granadi there. Good stuff. Also, Stufts is in the top 7, by the way. Who else is in the top 7? Jan. Insane. Jan making it into the top 7 also. Josh in the top 7. Could challenge Pack maybe a little bit as well. With like a win. Could get him far. There's definitely a few surprising names here. Granadi is locked in. Or is getting knocked out this round. We'll see. Let's see how far Granadi can get. Like, he is... Was it Jan? It was Jan. I had to talk up Jan. I had to talk him up. Oh, fuck. Well, I had to jinx somebody at some point, didn't I? It's so slow. If you don't have speed there, if you have to set it, you're just dead. You're just full dead. Still great resort here for Jan. 200 points. Might be qualifying for ENC with that, honestly. 200 points? I mean, that might be enough. He's definitely overtaking the USA players with that. I mentioned everyone. Kind of. In a way. Not really. Let's see. Let's see an identity by Granadi. Like, he has 7 seconds of lead. I have to not worry at all about jinxing him here. He's just gonna jump clean. Beautiful. Into first place. And Granadi wins the round with a 0.85. Great time there again from Granadi. Good stuff. That's what we want to see. In front of Afi, this is actually complete opposite of the previous round. Previous round, Afi was orange and Granadi was yellow. And now they're 1 and 2. Jan making it to the top 7. Even though he crashed, he's riding so happy right now. That's amazing. Yeah, Jan getting in here. Yeah, he might be in with that. Might be in. Afi would now be in EWC. Yeah, he had a very good result on South Korea. So, and Afi is definitely a player that we would be expecting to make it into EWC. Well, like the only player who might not have an AUG then. I don't know. And we'll see how it goes. Let's see how Afi does. Top 6 right now. This is 300 points. If you make it, or if you get knocked out in this round, you get 300 points. Every player who is in right now is guaranteed minimum 300 points out of the City Cup. Now it's Granadi and Afi again together, but this time behind. Granadi not with the greatest start. Jumps here, jumps clean. Gets the gear, beautiful. Inside line, that's the line. That's the line that we're going for. Beautiful stuff there by Granadi. Then into the drift here as well. Gets it decent. Oh my god. What is this suddenly? Dude, this was the least competitive map. And suddenly, it switched to this. Everybody within 500s. Okay, Afi with a bad drift there. Did not have as much speed as the others. It's 1/10 now. But this is close. Like, Afi could still win this round at this position. Okay, maybe not. Now it's 3/10. Maybe not at this point. Let's see. Afi currently on the hotspot, on the red position. But he has more speed than Stufts. Stufts behind now. But Afi with the worst line. Afi gets overtaken once again by Stufts. Stufts in the lead and Stufts takes it. Afi eliminated with a 0.36 in 6th place. That is Afi's end to this or this Elite Cup. Again, 300 points. That's decent. He had a good result in South Korea as well. He is currently probably in for EWC qualifier, but it's tight. It's tight. Especially if somebody like, you know, a Stufts, a Josh gets a really good result now. It might change something. Granadi and Akon don't matter for the EWC, by the way. They are both already qualified to DreamHack. They do not get counted. So for EWC, for the Elite Cup qualifier, it's all about Neko, Stufts, and Josh. And they are leading right now. Granadi, in fact, is quite a bit behind. Had to listen for the gear. Got it amazingly right there. Overtakes Neko. See how important that gear is? Granadi was bitching so much this week about that gear. He hated this map, and suddenly he's the goat at it. That's nice to see, at least. Oh, that's not a good drift, though. That is not a good drift whatsoever, but Alcon even further behind. Oh, that's almost a crash there, but he is surviving. Granadi not with the greatest line here either. 4/10, but Alcon luckily is further behind. I think Granadi turns on the interface somewhere here, so he should know that he has 4/10 of a lead to Alcon. That is looking clean. Ooh, there's one with a bad one. That's Josh. Does he get overtaken? He does. Alcon makes it. Alcon overtakes Josh. Good news for all the Brits. They must have gotten scared there by Josh with a chance to get into the, first or second place, getting massive points there. Josh out. Bad news for Massa. Yeah, Granadi is gaining points here for sure. Granadi, Alcon still in, who are already qualified, and then Stufz, Nako on massive point hauls right now. Massive, absolutely massive for them. Is this Alcon's best resort? I think in the Elite Cup, maybe. I think he had a good one on Brazil as well, right? Everybody is surviving at the moment. No, never mind, Stufz. I thought I saw somebody crashing. Stufz rode in the previous round. No, Josh. I want to see Josh ride no Stufz now. That is not looking good for him. 5th Brazil was Alcon's best. Okay. So it was a 5th place, and it was in Brazil. So my memory was not that bad. And it looks like it's going to get improved here even further with Stufz 2.7 seconds behind now. Unless one of them absolutely chokes here. That should be Stufz eliminating this one. But amazing Elite Cup for him. Like, really good. Getting 4th place. Easily in for the Dutch qualifier with that. Not even close anymore there. Especially with Spam not even trying and Complex going out early. So yeah, good reset for him for sure. Okay, do everybody here make it? Nako very slow in front, but he makes it. Alcon makes it as well. That is our top 3 then. Granadi, Nako, and Alcon in the fight for the win here. Let's see. Granadi with the top 3. Who would have expected it on the full speed map? Let's go. Yeah, this could be good points. This could be very good points for him. Granadi, of course, is only in the fight against Massa anymore. And this could make it very close. This could make it very close. Practice group looking good again, yeah. Alcon also still in, of course. It's all because of my excellent part maps that I'm building for them, that they are practicing on. If you don't know, Alcon, Mime, Massa, and Granadi are a prac group together, and I am building their part maps and stuff. So I'm their analyst, basically. So I know all of their pace, what they can do. And I know that Granadi can still overtake this with the gear. Once again, Nako always dropping the gear in that small identity section right there. Who gets to drift the best this time? I think Nako got it better. But it's not a big difference. Granadi is still in. Alcon with a good lead at the moment. 2/10 ahead of the other two. That's a big crash for Nako. Nako full crash in the drift. I think Granadi also gained a little bit on Alcon there as well. It's a 1v1. Alcon versus Granadi. Most likely. Most likely. Let's see. Going up here. Jumping. Are they both surviving the identity? But you didn't notice the mother line on Red Bull Faster? Nobody noticed it either. Alcon. Oh my god. That is not my job. At least on Red Bull. On EWC maps? Maybe. There I'm looking. On Red Bull, I did not look for lines. Alright, here we go. Grand final. Granadi versus Alcon. Who is going to take this one? A couple of day final, basically. Let's go, let's go. Massa shaking his boots. Yeah, if Granadi wins this, I think he's overtaking Massa. Which is so dumb, because Massa is 3rd, and he would not be qualified for ENC then. Neither of them wants to play the ENC qualifier, because you have to play the old maps for that. You have to practice them again, which is just annoying, You don't want to have to go through that. So this is important here. Alcon versus Granadi, going through the full speed section. Both of them getting it good, but I think Alcon with a bit more speed into the sand turn. You want to go very tight here, then snap into no side. Both get it decent, both with 0.9 checkpoints. Now we come to a mini identity here, where it's very important to keep the gear. Listen. Both getting it. Both keeping the gear. Beautiful stuff. Good round so far by both of them. Then outside turn. This next drift, really difficult. You jump into it. You need to keep speed at the exit. Granadi with the superior drift against Elcon. Now the next drift. Very, very hard as well. Good exit out of here. It's so important. Elcon with a bit more speed, but has to go wider. It's neck on neck between the two players. What a final right now. Who is going to take it? It's going to come all down to the identity on this one. 300s separating the two players. Granadi going a bit wider. Did keep the gear. Elcon did not keep the gear. For once, Granadi keeps it in the most important round. Does he get a good identity here as well? It's looking good for him. Elcon crashes. And Granadi wins Australia. GG with a fantastic .67 right there as well. Granadi wins it. GG. 1,000 points on the board. Really good Elite Cup right there. Amazing run by Granadi. Like, he looked confident from the start. And then just amazing performance there. Really good stuff. Let's see at the results with that. Because that's getting spicy now. That's getting very spicy. What a fight there though. Holy shit. Look at this. These guys, man. Why? They're second and third. And they're fighting against each other. Boy, what the fuck? That's so dumb. Granadi, 2,700 points, is now 130 points in front of Massa. This is so stupid. Massa now, at minimum, needs a 7th place next Elite Cup to overtake Granadi, because Granadi, of course, had to win it. Oh my god. Why are they making it so close? It's so dumb. Why is there only one slot for Germany? It's so stupid. Now it's the hardest to qualify here. This is so dumb. But amazing stuff there. Both German players, both big players, 2nd and 3rd right now in the League Cup. Really, really good stuff. Who else do we see improving here, who is not qualified yet? So obviously Bings, Massa, they are qualifying through the League Cup rankings. Nako with another 3rd place, guaranteed qualified. Nako, huge shout out, by the way. He has been doing so well in the Elite Cup here. It looked a little bit like a fluke on France with a 2nd place there, but then South Korea and Australia getting 2 more 3rd places. Nako doing super well. Then next we have Otak with 1,500 points, most likely qualified as well with a 2nd and a 3rd place. Then Soldier had a win, of course. At the moment, he's qualified on 5th. Honestly, looks very likely for Soldier to qualify. Same with Gwen, 1,264 points. He didn't gain here, but he also didn't lose that much against others. Afi is now on 7th with 992 points. He is still in danger, because there are still close players behind them. There's Coco, 956, then Stuffs, 952, and then Mime at the moment with 852. And Wizzy here, Josh, like all of these guys are so close. Like it goes from Afi on 992, then Coco 956, 952, then Apos is qualified with 900 points, then 852 for Mime, 844 for Wizzy. It's only one slot here, you know? This is tight. This is extremely tight. But guaranteed though, Afi is qualifying for the ENC, you know, for Switzerland. That is guaranteed. Pack looking very good now. He's like 300 points ahead of here Apos and Wizzy, but they did not score. Mime also still close there a little bit. Then all of these guys would not be qualifying to the ENC. The next qualifier for ENC is Jan. Shout out to Jan right now, 11th place, qualifying for Slovenia at the moment. Then we have Molle for Sweden, qualifying as well. Paco for Hungary. Paco still has not gotten a good result as of now. Then Nitek for Russia. Razi still kind of close, qualifying for Croatia. And then the final spot is Chemko with for Turkey with 268 points. Behind that, there would be Slovakia with Treen. I don't think there's any other Slovakian player in front. Treen could still make it. Then we also have Charles for Colombia. We have Flimsy at the moment first for USA. And then, yeah, Huzo for Turkey here. We have Neuja for Argentina as well. Yek for Portugal. Like all of these guys, if they get a top 7 result, they could still overtake in theory. They could still overtake, but looking rough here. Looking rough. We'll see. We'll see what they can do. But it looks pretty close right now. Looks pretty close. But yeah, it is very stupid that at the moment you can qualify with 268 points for the ENC, but 2,560 points is not enough at the same time. The system, I don't know. It's it feels like it needs a little updating, maybe. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Granadi won with that, overtook Massa, of course. Amazing right there. But yeah, that's it for today, most likely. I want to still show you guys Hungary, though. That is the next map that is going to be coming up. And they did actually update it. So we can take a look maybe once on the campaign version. They updated the finish on this one. So remember Hungary? It had this identity jump here, which is like impossible to do. See, the world record on the campaign is bouncing it. Like nobody could make this jump. Like I don't know who calculated this, but at proper speed it was just impossible. That was the best strat, the most consistent strat on the bounce as well. Like that was literally the most consistent strat. People would have done that in rounds. But fortunately they have updated it. So now it looks like this. Let's first show the identity and then I'll show you the rest of the track as well. I also still need to build the part maps for this because it was just updated yesterday or 2 days ago. So here we come for the jump. It's a bit lower and it's much more to the side especially. Like that's the big change here. The first jump is the same still, but yeah, this one here, you have way more space on the side now and you can actually jump at full speed. He did not get it perfect here, but yeah, you can actually get it good now. Which is nice to see. Like they actually did update this properly. Yeah, it's one wider and yeah, it's still tight. It's not free necessarily, especially at good speed. It's not free, but now it's finally actually doable. Not understanding what ENC is indeed very last thing. I know what ANC is. It's just stupid. Like. It is still just stupid. Obviously, it makes sense that you want to have as many different nations as possible there. But it's still stupid when the third place doesn't qualify for it, you know? Like, as a competitive thing. You know, like, it is still stupid. There's still 250,000 prize money there. You know? And there will be multiple players per nation. It's not locked to one player per nation. There will be more. There will be one more German player. There will be one more French player, you know? It is not going to be only one per nation. That is, they are not limited at that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe 2 per nation at least if you have that many points, you know, would have been fair. All right, but yeah, there you go. That is the Hungary map. In general, just a clean mix map mostly, just technical, competitive, just driving for the most part. This is just a clean driving map mostly. Big outside dirt here, lots of drifts, inside lines, you know. This is gonna be a pace map. Very much just a pace map, and then the identity, which now should be doable. It should be competitive. But then what if top 3 are all German? Well, then you can say that's too much, but could have happened for French in theory as well. But yeah, it is just, I'm just pointing it out. I'm not saying that it should be necessarily changed in that way for next year. It will be definitely changed next year, because the Elite Cup most likely will be changing anyways. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you all for joining. We will be back most likely tomorrow with here things. We will be back with maybe weekly shorts in the evening and most likely an unbeaten tower map. So I hope to see you guys there. Be sure to follow the stream, subscribe on YouTube, blah blah blah, you know the things, and to not miss it. We will have one more Elite Cup where a lot of things could still change. There is a fight for the ENC slot between Massa and Granadi, very close fight, obviously. Then you have the close fight for the EWC slots at the bottom there as well. Other players still close, like Mime, like, yeah, Wizzy is close there, Stuft's close, you know, so many players are close to qualifying there. It's gonna be very exciting, so I hope to see you guys all there next week again. But yeah, for now, I will end the stream for today. It is way too hot. It's 30 degrees in my room. I have to go outside. maybe gonna go for another bike ride. I did 25 kilometers yesterday already. Maybe do more today as well. But yeah, for now, I will send you over to someone. Let's send you over to Granadi, of course, as a celebratory raid. Let me send you guys over to Granadi. Thank you all for the support again. It was very fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys all tomorrow again for another stream. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have a good one. And yeah, enjoy the weather and everything. We'll see. You'll be cycling into the dark. It's going dark at like 10 p.m. It's gonna be fine. Unless I do like 60 kilometers or something. It should be fine. But anyways, take care. Good night. Bye. Bye.